What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So we're going to break down Palantir in this one, do a quick update on the charts, talk about how it's been doing as of late, and we'll break down the earnings coming up later in the video, which they're not coming out for a couple of weeks, but we're going to break down the estimates, revenue, EPS, all that good stuff. So sit back, relax, hit that like button. And of course, guys, don't forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moomoo, each up to $2,000. Just use that link down below or go to stassurfs.com/Moomoo. Get your stocks. We'll talk more about that later. And with that being said, let's dive into it. So Palantir stock pretty much broke even today, went up 2 cents, which actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is pretty good considering the stock market did not do well today. We had all the indexes down a good chunk, especially the Russell. My goodness, guys, the Russell went down 2.2% today. Pretty rough day overall for the small caps out there. And we had the S&P, let's see here, guys, down about 0.6%, Dow down 0.5%, as the NASDAQ went down 0.4%. So we sold off all day today, and we had the VIX up around 3.7%, and the metals even sold off as well. We had silver down, let's see here, silver down 0.75% as gold went down 0.3%. So we're going to break down, of course, Palantir stock, like I said in this video, which it went up when the markets went down, which is good. And maybe later today, maybe I'll make another video going over the indexes, what's going on, with the economy and stuff like that. But for this one, we're going to focus on Palantir. So let's just dive right into it. So you guys know, ever since the whole conflict over in Israel, Palestine, right? Ever since that popped off, well, it's been going on for decades at this point. But, over the past couple of days, we have seen a huge spike in Palantir and a lot of these other defense stocks, right? You guys have seen, Raytheon, Lockheed Martin, and a bunch of other ones. These have done fairly well. And Palantir stock over the past, even before, what was it, 5-6 days ago, whenever this started, even before that, Palantir was catching fire, if you will. It was at $14. We started creeping above the 50 SMA, the 180 SMA, and we've been pretty much on the up and up ever since the end of September, pretty much since the 25th, 26th of September. And now we have a golden cross. Like I said, we're above the moving averages, and we're officially above now the highs from the end of May, which means the head and shoulders that, of course, the bears wanted to see play out, that is now out the window, considering we broke out of the neckline, the moving averages, like I said. And to me, guys, at this point, where are we struggling at now? $18. Yeah, $18. That was the high from the middle of July. That's the spot that needs to break right now in the very short term. Which, if it does, 18, 15, roughly that ballpark, we're probably going to be going, at least in my opinion, towards $20 per share, which is the high that you guys see here on the 4-hour chart. Now, is that the all-time high? Of course not. You guys probably know the all-time high on Palantir is in the mid-40s, right? So we're nowhere near that, but all I'm saying is, in the very short term, I'm personally, keyword is personally, looking to play this between 18 to about, $20-ish dollars, roughly in that ballpark. So let me set my alert right now. Mark is at we're above $18 per share here on Palantir. There we go, guys. Where the heck is it? I just realized I said it, and it didn't actually go. Give me a second here, guys. Maybe it's the internet. By the way, I'm not obviously, in the home studio right now. I'm on my honeymoon still, guys, which you all know. We started off in Como, or maybe you don't know. My wife and I are on our honeymoon right now. We started off in, Lake Como. We stayed in that area. Then we went to Venice. Now we're in Positano, which is freaking beautiful, guys. Today was our first day here in Positano. Unbelievable. So that's why the content obviously has not been what it was. And I told you guys this about a week or two ago that I was going on my honeymoon. But yeah, we're still trying to crank out a couple videos here and there when we have time. And the good thing is the time difference here is we're 6 hours ahead here in Italy of New York, right? So I could come back after a long day of doing stuff, going to the beach, activities, and I could do maybe a video or two at night and get it uploaded. At least that's what I've been trying to do. So before I get sidetracked, I'm already getting sidetracked. We're on our honeymoon. We're having a great time. And the videos are going to continue to be a little bit irregular, but we're going to try and do our best here to make content. So $18 is where my alert's at. I might as well throw another one. Let me do one at maybe 18.25. And with that being said, guys, let me pull up Safari and show you all these numbers that are projected for Palantir. Again, they're set to report earnings later on, and actually not this month. They're actually in the beginning of November. So let me pull this up and show you guys. I think on the 6th of November, they're set to report earnings. So right now, Palantir stock is a market cap, or Palantir, the company, has a market cap of around $40 billion, man. Pretty big market cap there for Palantir. Let me show you this on the Safari tab here on Yahoo Finance. And no, they're not sponsoring this video, guys. I've just been using Yahoo Finance pretty much since I started my investing trading journey about 10 years ago at this point. So look, market cap $38 billion for Palantir. The beta, of course, is a 2.7. Come on, guys. We all know it's going to be very, very high considering how volatile the stock is and how much more volatile it is than the stock market, right? And let's see here. They have the 1-year target estimate at $14, although, of course, I put no weight on that. I don't give a crap what CNBC says, Yahoo Finance, Seeking Alpha, freaking what else? Market, I don't know. Either way, I don't care about any of these, what their price targets are, but it is fun looking at them. Of course, average volume is around 63 million, 52-week range, 590 to 20. What the heck? That's a crazy 52-week range. And of course, the financials, you guys probably know, they're growing like a weed over the past couple of years, from $740 million of revenue in 2019 now to over $2 billion in the trailing 12 months. And that's, of course, heading in the right direction. Hopefully, it keeps going up with profits following along, in the near future, right? Consistently, hopefully, and we can see here on the balance sheet they have a pretty good balance sheet. Last I checked, total assets $3.4 billion, current assets $3 billion, which I always like looking at the current ratio. So let's see, current assets $3 billion and total liabilities, current liabilities $580 million. I mean, guys, that's a great current ratio. It's like a 5 or a 6, whatever that is. So crazy current ratio, cash of around $2.6 billion. They can easily pay off all their liabilities if they wanted to, but obviously they don't have to do that. It's good to have a lot of cash there on the balance sheet for them, especially because they're going to freaking need it most likely. So let's pull up the analysis tab here and see what these analysts are thinking for the earnings coming up on the 6th of November, which let me make sure you guys can see my big old, well, not my big old head. I'm sure you don't want to see my big old head, but let me see if you guys can see the numbers here, which it looks like you can. And by the way, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe if you're finding value. We make a bunch of stock market content here on this channel, and it really helps me out if you just subscribe. It's free, and hit that like button. It helps me out overall in the algorithm. I appreciate you guys as always. So look, based on 14 analysts, the average estimate for EPS is 6 cents. The low estimate is 5 cents for Palantir here, and the high estimate is a whopping 6 cents. You guys can see in a year ago they did 1 penny in EPS, so they're actually going to be doing very well year over year for earnings. And number of analysts when it comes to revenue, guys. Based on 11 analysts, average estimate is $555 million. A year ago, they did $470 million. That's growth of 18%, which is solid. And let's say hypothetically, they do the high estimate, which, all these estimates are in within $3-4 million bucks of each other. But the high estimate is $557 million. That would be almost $90 million more dollars than what they did last year for revenue, which is fairly good. So yeah, man, not too bad for Palantir. They're actually looking pretty good right now heading into earnings. And having watched Palantir at this point for years, pretty much since they've gone public, I would not be surprised. Seriously, guys, I would not be surprised if we did see a rally of some sort heading into earnings. And yes, we've already rallied a good chunk. I mean, off the lows, Palantir is now up percentage-wise about, 31%, man, over $4, which is nuts. But I would not be surprised if this thing went even more, maybe towards the mid-18s, $20 even, again, which was the high from the beginning of August. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Feel free to hit that like button and subscribe. Like I said, it's free. Make sure to follow me on X as well at Stas Talk Stocks. And guys, please trade at your own risk. This is very risky. Trading in general, the stock market, there's a lot of risk involved. So understand that. And do not forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moomoo, each up to $2,000. I'm telling you guys, this is the best promo right now by far. Once you use that link down below and open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks right off the bat, and fund it with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys, it gets even better. Fund your account with at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks for a limited time. You also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Google stock, which, come on guys, makes this promo a no-brainer. So get on it, use that link down below, and I'll catch you guys later.